Nice, dude. Oh, wow. I've never even seen this before. Happy Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho.
Hello, and welcome everybody to the Hoppy Boys. We're good buds talk about drinking since I am Brian Bylicki.
Hello. I'm your co-host, of course, the Creepy Uncle of Podcasting, a.k.a. Uncle Ice Cream. Hi, Diddle-Hoda Ice Cream Nation. I'm recording live as always from the Ice Creamatorium. I'm your editor-in-chief here at the North Pole Weekly. Dr. Officer Cream reporting for duty.
Ice cream is ice cream.
And ACAB, of course. All ice creams are beautiful. I'm your OGC, the original gangsta Ice Cream.
I get down with the ICEE.
Yeah, you know Ice Cream me. And Santa rules everything around me. Santa. And don't forget, Jingle, jingle bells, y'all.
Yeah!
We need to bring more like Scholastic Book Fair reading energy to the podcast.
All right, Brendan, you're next. We're doing spear reading.
No! You mean popcorn?
That too. There was a difference, and I didn't know the difference.
Spear? Well, from what you just described, it sounds like the person who just got picked, like, aggressively says, like, you're fucking going now, instead of, like, tossing the popcorn over. Spear sounds like mean.
Yeah. I always thought popcorn was like whoever wants to read next just starts.
Oh. Maybe that's it. It's open to the class.
Yeah.
I made a lot of friends through like reading out loud in high school.
Because you would be like,
the weird voice.
You'd be reading Oliver Twist, and you're like, "Please, sir, may I have some butts?"
Wait for the laugh. What do you guys think?
Anyone? And everyone's really upset because it's a class with kids without butts. No, man, that's not funny to us.
Well, it was more because if you've ever seen the video on my old YouTube page, and don't look this up if you haven't already seen it, Storytime with Brendan. That one's actually fine. But if you've seen Storytime with Brendan, I read in such a way that's like a nervous little kid reading in class. And that's what I always was and will always be if I have to read things in front of people. It's just like quiet, and I don't enunciate, and it just stays kind of like, and then Huckleberry Finn painted the fence white, and he had a black friend that he was, I think, kind of mean to. I forget how the story goes.
Can I speak of Huck Finn? I've posted Snapchat stories about this, but in 11th grade, we read Huck Finn, and my white teacher read it aloud.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, I don't remember exactly how it went, but Mr. Guillet, I'll name him Mr. Guillet. He would say, like, it's okay to say it. We're reading the book. And he would, like, promote the kids to, like, say it. And if
it's okay to say it. We're just reading a book.
Yeah. And if you wouldn't, he would just say it himself. So I didn't run into that problem, luckily, myself. I didn't have to be faced with that choice.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm almost positive. I remember we had a black girl in the class, Nefertiti Curtis. I'm doxing her, but that's okay. It's for a good reason. Whose mom worked with my mom in the hospital. Also doxing. That's okay.
Nice.
But I remember her being like, I'm uncomfortable with this. And then my teacher being like,
no, you're not.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a book.
No, just don't be uncomfortable. It's fine.
Just close your ears, honey. Let the white teacher do what she does best.
Just wait outside. We'll have our fun in here.
So, okay, there was that. It gets much worse. Farmingdale's was not, I mean, like, they were not, they should have stepped in a lot of times.
Uh-huh.
In my yearbook, there is 2 instances of blackface.
Nice. I think we have one as well. In fact, I think I know.
What is with Long Island? It's just kind of propagating.
Well, if you're going to be Bob Marley for Halloween, you got to go blackface.
So, not only did this person...
I was talking about small talk last episode. Was it this episode?
Right.
Wow.
That was last episode.
Okay.
We just started this episode.
Small talk. I ran into somebody when I was out on Saturday, and it was going to be a small talk thing, and I ended up talking to him for
Yeah.
like him and his wife for like a half hour
Oh
when I
shit.
was going to before I was going to the bathroom. So sometimes small talk does turn into like medium talk, and it was good medium talk. That guy, who I'm not going to name now because I'm talking badly about his past, but he has a picture. I think actually maybe I think the picture's on Facebook of him in blackface. But so it's at a Sanchez party. Him and his buddy are both Bob Marley, and they did it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's it's it's
That's
it's a funny time capsule, but like that's crazy because these guys are like they're not
adults now.
they're adults now, and they were
Yeah.
like popular kids, and I guess that was like funny to us in 11th grade.
You know, it'd be really crazy if someone who wasn't popular went in blackface to the Halloween
But then it
parade.
got him popular. Like, dude, I didn't know you were cool.
Yeah, man, it's Long Island. Anything goes.
Drank drugs through a
The,
house that night. This is the king of high school.
who needs a house out in Hackensack? Am I right, fellas?
He'll be on a motorcycle
Uh,
for that, Brian. You know that.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, Farmingdale and Long Island is it's a fucking crazy place. Um,
Yeah.
and that'll never like it is. It's just so crazy to me that it is like there were so many people looking at that yearbook and being like, "Yeah, this is great,"
yeah.
and just be like, "Yeah, that's awesome." But it's fucking big. It's not like a picture small. It is.
It's the cover.
This dude is fucking front and center in blackface and in drag. He was Serena Williams, so he's like in drag
Oh,
as
wow.
in blackface. Yeah, it is something else.
Okay,
Something to
okay,
behold.
give me this. Did he at least for the boobs put tennis balls under his shirt?
You know, it would be really funny if he did that. I think he did like toilet paper rolls or
Okay,
something.
okay. Yeah, tennis balls would be
Yeah.
good. Maybe not accurate to the size of the breast, but
All right.
know.
So that was Long Island talk for a little bit. On to the beer.
Oh.
Final episode. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody.
Oh shit, yeah. It's the last episode of this.
Yeah. You guys made it, and we did too.
I
And that's
didn't
crazy
even
to think
realize
about.
that we were here doing this. That's nuts. Should we make it a full episode, like hour 15?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's run it through.
let's go.
Well, we did. Oh, you
What
know
did you drink
what?
last week?
Fuck. Let me roll through this really quick. I almost said the one I didn't drink. Oh my god, that would have been fucking embarrassing.
What do you mean the one you didn't drink?
The Traditions Gerbrow, the one that fucking popped.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, if you said that, I would have been like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. You drank that.
yeah.
I wouldn't have known. They all sound so similar.
They all taste really
They'll
similar
taste
too.
similar, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, if we're doing all, what did you drink last week? I truly have not really drank that much
That's a
besides
good
doing
boy.
this podcast.
Even during the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, like I've just been fucking busy, getting ready, prepping
Yeah.
for shit.
I mean, yeah. Since last time I talked to you, I have just drank that time, and now I think my weekend was well covered on the last drunk episodes. I do have
Right.
the second half of the bar crawl coming up tomorrow, so it's exciting.
Wow.
Gonna have more German beers. Speaking of German beers, gonna have some more
Nice.
hefties. I've been like, you ever get fixated on something that you know you have coming up, food wise? Like you get so pumped, like, oh, I know I'm having this on like Saturday. I think about that stuff all week. More so than anything else. Like, but food really can get me through a long work week.
Wow.
But I'm very excited
That's
to have a
that's
burger
kind of fun.
tomorrow. Just like a fucking burger.
Oh yeah. I think there is something to be said about like there is the anticipation of like an hour away of being at a place, but you're right. If there's something that you're like dead set on
Like I know I'm
like
getting
a
this.
week from now.
But it could ruin you
Yeah.
if it doesn't come to fruition. But
That is true. There's a
Yeah.
lot of anticipation there.
But I think they're gonna have the burger at the bar, so I'll be okay. But Gina said that she went to the Village Lantern last time. When I go there, it's just like German food is very similar to like the same menu as the Brauhaus for the most part in New Paltz. But I just get chicken schnitzel there, mushroom gravy.
Oh.
But like, I'm not gonna go to the start of a bar crawl and like house a chicken schnitzel over Spätzle like at the bar. But I could do if I go there literally. I could just like go to town on a schnitzel by myself. But it's like I don't
Kind of a killer move.
power move.
Honestly.
I had a good base coat for like a day of drinking, but
Right.
I think when you're gonna be having like a bunch of drinks, and like with people and socializing, it's easier to have like finger food. So I think I'm
Right.
gonna go that route. Plus, Gina did. She said when she went last time, she went on a Wednesday was burger night, and she couldn't believe how good the Village Lantern burger was. So,
Wow.
and that's a person from who lived in Ireland for a good chunk of time, and said that the burgers in Ireland are the best she's ever had because they all do like only local cows and stuff over there,
That's
and
crazy.
don't factory farm. So
Huh.
I got to try this damn burger.
I gotta do a
I had
burger
really
trip.
good burgers recently, and I don't know what kind it's gonna be. Is the interesting thing is like, is it gonna be like a frozen type patty? Is it gonna be like a big fat fucking overly sized ground beef
Like third
boy,
pounder.
or is it gonna
Yeah.
be like the ones that are nicely? You could tell they're nicely shaped, like maybe pre-shaped and like slightly frozen so they keep their hold. You know what I mean? Like they're
Hmm.
very well. I don't know how to describe them, but they're not. They're the ones that are like thick, but not too thick that you would get when
They
you
have a
like.
good like camphor to them or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chamfer, whatever the
That's what I'm
word
trying
is.
to describe. But there's a couple
Yeah.
different kinds of like bar burgers, and I'm almost
Right.
kind of fine with the frozen type one because it's you're gonna get what you're gonna get, and like that's the one I
Yeah.
want all the fixins on, because it covers up like the little bit of the like not fresh taste.
Right.
I'm fine. And that one I'll get bacon on. But if it's like a fresh ground beef boy, I'll just take cheese onion maybe.
Wow.
Maybe a little. I don't want tomato on that. I don't really like tomatoes on burgers because like it's like the
Yeah.
cold. It just becomes warm.
I do
I'll
like
take lettuce
a
onion.
lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce
Like a
onion for
lettuce.
crunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can be down with that.
Some crispy. Is burger the funniest food name?
Burger. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. Like every time Richie would ask me what I'm making, it's like I don't know, a hamburger, cheeseburger.
It's funny. Burger is
It's
very
fun to
funny.
say. It's fun to say.
I think it's just because it's like I don't know. It's just something about burger.
Burger.
It's very funny.
Stupid sounding.
Yeah. Because you think of like things that are like burger adjacent. French fries not funny. Pizza not funny.
No, serious
Um,
foods.
chicken sandwich not funny.
No way.
Burger, come on,
Because it sounds
comedy
like you're
gold.
making like two noises. Like one you're cold, next you're angry. Ooh, it's so cold.
Could,
How are you? Like,
could be
oh,
for both.
cheeseburger? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, so I'm pumped for the burger. That's funny. I'm gonna laugh when I order it now.
Can I get that? The burger. No fucking tomato, okay? If I get
No,
tomato on it, I'm setting
I
it
swear to
back.
fucking God.
I'll pick in the middle.
I was such a big child that I was laughing when we were talking about the OC just now before this podcast we were doing, and there's a scene where they're stuck in a mall and they're in like the camping section, and then Gagan says the words "pitched tent," and I'm like, like it was not like a trying to be silly, like I'm laughing at pitched tent. I was like, it was an involuntary giggle at
It just
pitched
happened.
tent, and he kept saying it.
Yeah.
I guess I kept laughing. Pitched tent. Boner. It's
I
a
mean,
boner.
really, it is.
Boners are funny.
That's the first episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I mean, that's a funny concept.
Yeah, it is funny.
Pants tent,
I think
pitching a tent.
alongside burgers, boners might be equally funny.
Burgers, boners. There's
Burgers,
got to be another B
maybe
word.
B's like a good comedy sound.
Yeah.
B.
It's the Burger Boner Bonanza.
I've watched the hell out of that.
3 hours long of burgers and boners.
And then boners are like the hot dog counterpart to the burger too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know that the concept of like a boner being a like a boneheaded thing to do?
Oh, you boner.
Yeah. So like in the I
I've
think
never
it's
heard
like
it
the
used
40s
in
or
that context. I
50s.
don't think, but
There's there are these I think Dr. Seuss wrote them and they're like Dr. Seuss's big book of boners. It's they were usually things that like kids would say. And that were like just fucking stupid things that kids would say. So it's just but there are a lot of them. There are a lot of these boner books. So
most curve to the
So-
left.
Oh man.
Describing boners in each book.
I gotta get me a boner book.
Big book of That's funny. I
All
gotta come out
right.
with a competitive book, big book of burgers.
Competitive bonering.
Competitive bonering. That would be a good like people used to do the beer Olympics. We should do like boner Olympics and see how many like towels we can hold up with our boners, all that kind of stuff, like boner games.
I used to fucking do that shit in the shower. You
I
gotta
I joked
strengthen
about
your
it. I've
boner,
never
man.
done it before, but I've joked about doing it.
I
My
was
friends
in
miss we're doing boner games.
awesome. I'm in.
Now get
Girls, sit down.
get
Shut
down
up.
and get us fluff us. It's hard to get hard for my buds. Just kidding. No, it's not.
If we're back to back, it's a different
It's
story.
easy. If we're rubbing moles, it's easy.
Rubbing moles.
It's easy.
Rubbing moles and breaking molds.
I'm breaking through my boner cask. I broke my beaner. Broke my beaner.
Canceled.
I haven't had any of these beers. I've drank like 2 sips of each one of them. They're all fucking horrible.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm on okay, so started the case off with Rittenmeyer, ending the case with Rittenmeyer.
Wow.
Kyle Rittenmeyer, he's
Snaps.
back. Snaps for the guy who killed a guy at a fucking with a long rifle.
Yeah.
The kid sucks. He's a piece of shit.
Long rifle, another name for boner, I guess. I don't know.
Burger, long rifle, banana. That still works. Still checks
People
out.
say long rifle, I giggle.
Top 10 things will make me giggle. Pitch tent, boner, burger, long rifle. Kyle Rittenmeyer. All right. So this is a fest beer. This is just fucking. This is it. German beer.
German as hell.
It's called, I think it's called 1422, and I'm assuming that's when it was made.
1422.
In the can. It's been canned for 600 years.
Aged in the can. Aluminum.
First of all, it's pretty good. I never know what fest beer is supposed to taste like, but if this is it, I think I understand why Germans
It's
just
hard to
like,
describe until you taste them. Like, oh yeah, I guess that's fest beer.
yeah. Description is as follows: golden in color with a balanced, full body taste that are
This is a big word.
interesting. That's not correct grammar. Golden in color with a balanced, full body taste that are well supported by malty. Oh, that's good. By malty, fruity elements that are very refined overall. This description sucks
They
ass.
phoned it in at the end there.
This is the last one you're gonna fucking do that of. This is a very refined beer
This is a very
overall.
refined beer. Trust
What
me.
the fuck?
It says "trust me" at the end too, doesn't it?
Okay. Also, you can't see it, but there's like a punctuation error on the printing. There's like a period after
Jesus
or
Christ.
before the word supported.
That must have been
it's a big
because the
fucking
beer that
mess.
broke it kind of fucked with the message at the end there. Like it probably scrambled some
Oh,
words
God,
around.
the box
with the
so
mold
drunk.
and
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Box, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're drunk.
Keep talking about long rifles.
I have here Outlaw Mile High Light Beer, another
Wow.
beer from days
For
past.
me.
I truly have never seen this in my fridge in my life. I didn't know this was in there. I had no clue this existed. It's crazy. Everything else I've seen that has been like the slop of the beer fridge.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, yeah, I've been looking at that for ages now.
that's been there for a
This-
decade.
She found it somewhere outside or something. But it's fine. It's not like light beer. It is what it is. I think this is also the company that had the Hefeweizen, I believe. Sounds familiar. Mile
Yes,
High.
that sounds right.
But yeah, good, normal, 105 calories, pretty good. Not as
Wow.
good as Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner.
That's right.
96 calories, famously.
6 carbs, 7 carbs,
I want
2
to say,
carbs?
no, 3 probably.
3 carbs.
Yeah, Bud Light, I think those are doing like 3 carbs. Or net carbs, whatever those
That's pretty good.
diet
What's it
people
got
are
fucking
talking
fiber in it?
about. Fuck yeah. Absolutely does.
We should start putting Metamucil in beer, if we're being honest.
Okay. Maybe
Next time.
Facebook could get on that.
This is the Metamucil. I just got it. Fuck. Damn it.
Not fully fleshed
Oh,
out,
man.
but it's something.
It's something there.
Something.
Yeah. New Mark Zuckerberg something something
something
mint.
mint. Outlaw for me is a sleigh. I'm glad that I
Wow.
got a normal, like, hard down the middle sleigh to finish this off. It's one of the least festive drinks I could have on the 24th day of Christmas, but this is probably what I'm going to be drinking on Christmas. Something like this,
Wow.
something similar, something easy drinking. I'm going to make beer mimosas on Christmas, so I'm going to use a base of something similar to this,
Hell yeah.
like a Narragansett type, a lager. Give me something normal,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah. Keep it light and
keep it light
simple.
and simple.
What do you what orange juice brand do you use for your mimosas?
Um, Whatever they have, I don't. I think they just get Tropicana. They get
Yeah.
like one of the sugar bomb orange juices, whatever it
Right.
is. That's what you're looking for.
I mean, they're all. That's all it is. Just sugar.
Yeah, yeah. But you're not getting like the fresh squeeze type stuff, or you're not squeezing your own. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's just the like heavy stuff that you can't see through.
Yeah. I I always think so. There's two things I have conspiracy theories about. That gas pumps don't actually put gas in your tank. It's a way to steal our money by thinking that we are getting gas in our tanks.
Okay.
And that same thing. Those orange juicer machines that they had, I don't know if they still have them anywhere, but like it's like the orange juice vending machines where they'll juice oranges in front of you.
You'll see it like at what's it called? Main Street Bistro. They had that machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying the ones that are like automated, like it's just a fucking.
Oh, okay.
It's like you put your card in and it's like,
Oh,
okay, let's get like 6 oranges in here and just like make juice. That there's no
because
way
it's
real.
behind. It's like inside the black box.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that
I mean,
shit.
but I'm with you on the second one. The first one, people do run out of gas, and the car doesn't move anymore.
I don't know,
So
man.
I'm against you on that one. But
It's never happened to me.
apparently they never run out of oranges, so I don't know what's going on back there.
That's again.
And who knows how long this? Like how
we-
often people use that? Are they just going bad and they just still pump out like normal tasting orange juice?
I say like who is refill? I've never seen anyone refill those things. I've never seen them like not low. Like I'm
Hey, where's the waste
confused.
go? It's a whole thing.
There's a lot of stuff that I'm not seeing it kind of played all the way through.
And back to the car thing too. You do have an electric car, so you shouldn't be filling your car with gas anyway. So maybe there's an issue there as well.
They always yell at me for trying it, but I'm trying to tell.
Like,
I'm
I
trying to
bet there's nothing
see
in
if the
here.
gas
And just
comes out.
spraying it all over your car. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's just liquid. What do you mean? Like, if it was gas, it would be like a big cloud, right?
That's a valid argument. That's valid.
Yeah, that's the argument the whole time.
Obviously liquid.
God.
Glug, 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 glug. I would be able to drink it if it
It
was a
smells
gas.
funny. Makes my eyes hurt.
Do you have a Slayer nail?
I'll say Slay. This is pretty.
Okay.
This is like
Slay
this
we're
is a.
slaying for the last one.
I think I'm glad this is the last one. This definitely seems like the way
So
to kind of round
fucking
out the
done.
box. Round out my box, baby. And then give me that fest beer. I love that fest beer.
Fest beer.
I think overall, maybe we'll do the box overall.
Okay.
I don't remember the numbers, but the ratio is definitely more Slay
Comment
than
the
there. I
numbers
think
below.
Huh?
Comment the numbers below for us.
Please do our work for us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peter.
Peter or anyone else. I think overall this was a good purchase.
Okay. Wow,
I think
that's good.
yeah, I think if I was someone who had bought this, I think it was like $60. I think this is a pretty good deal. There were a few clunkers in here and a few ones that I was like, this is putrid. But
I would
like,
say you were more positive than not.
yeah, I would agree. There was a lot in here that was like it was a lot samey, but I mean, there's not really much you could do with a lot of these like ales and that sort of thing. It's like going to be like very very different.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like the German beer style. It's like it's all going to be kind of the same, like malty fucking bread in a can.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like the little like chart they had me go through. That was fun. The descriptions, they need some work, guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm
Good
glad
printer.
I caught one of these, and it was a fun time.
Yeah, get the very last one. I mean, you only really had 23 beers, so did you even really have the whole thing?
Yeah, actually,
Can't really
you know
review
what?
it.
Now,
Incomplete. Incomplete.
the incomplete review. Disregard this whole
Run it
thing.
back next year.
Yeah.
I wonder if these
So
do change every year or not, or if it's kind of the same thing every year.
yeah, I mean, we'll have to find out.
We'll find out.
I think overall, I would give this box. I'll say I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, that's pretty good. That is very very
That's
solid.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 4. That's almost a rave at 4. So that's nice.
Right. I think the novelty is fun. The amount of effort that they put into like kind of that portion of it is good. Collecting all these beers it seems like kind of a fun task as well. Even though there's a lot of the same. There's probably like 3 staple breweries, and the rest of them were kind of like whatever's.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but it was fun.
There's some work put into it.
Yeah, some. And then
Some.
the descriptions are just get AI to
Yeah,
do it for you, and
seriously,
it'll be a lot better.
easily. My whiskey box, I think I would say it was not worth it, and was a bad purchase.
Yeah.
I am going to I need to make it worth the purchase somehow. I need to do work on my end to make sure I don't completely waste. It was $80. So
That's fucking crazy.
I know the Canadian whiskey will work because it's just whiskey. I can make
Right.
old fashions out of that, whatever. I think the blackberry one was pretty good. I can make some sort of drink with that. There's going to be work to be done with the 12 fifths that are in there because I can't let that sit. It just won't sit right with me. There will be retributions. Not all of you.
You can have fifth Smiths.
Fifth miss.
Merry
I
fifth
can
Smiths.
like pour out some into like little bottles and send them to you in the mail and make you drink them too.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
Make them.
Otherwise, my beer fridge, I will give a 5 out of 5 stars to. I'll give the stars to the other one too. Maybe I'll say 2 stars for the whiskey
Wow.
box. Bad. 5 stars for my beer fridge. It is now so much better because I got rid of all the shitty stuff inside of it. So now it's only good. There's some amazing stuff in there. I probably still have
Wow.
12 other beers I haven't touched. Like incredible that I have such a wide range of different brews in that little fridge. You could either say that I'm an enthusiast or a hoarder. I'm not sure which. Maybe there's truth in both of those things.
Could be, yeah, why not both?
Yeah.
You know? 4K low nos dos.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No los dos.
No los
That's
dos.
what it is.
So I have great stuff in there waiting for me. I don't know when I'll get the chance to have it because Christmas Eve and day is all about driving Nicole's drunk ass around town while her family also gets drunk around her. And I tuck her aunt, who's like 70 years old, into bed. That happened,
My
happened
God.
last year.
What a time.
What a time. So my message to you all is ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Drive safe, be safe, drink mightily, but travel safely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We usually say the opposite, which is funny. We usually say drink along while you're driving. And this time we're saying don't do that.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
very careful.
Be very careful.
Okay,
Icy,
that's our
icy
holiday wish to
roads.
everyone.
Yeah.
Kind of. I guess this was very fun. I had a great time doing this. So
Yeah.
I hope everyone, us included, had a good time.
Yeah, I did. It's fun.
These
It's
little
fun to
bite-sized
rip
episodes.
episode after episode. It's like it feels like a fever dream every time. It's very funny.
Yeah. Well,
And we do
I
have
guess
one more special episode coming out tomorrow as
tomorrow.
well. So
So
this isn't quite the end. It's
look
the end
out.
of this, but there's one more special treat for you all.
There's a Christmas Day gift for everybody. So
You
keep your
probably
ears
would never be
open,
able to expect what it is. It's very strange.
because I didn't. I still don't even know what it actually is, what it truly is.
Yeah.
There's still something
You'll never know.
to be found out. So, I guess that's it. So remember, everybody, have fun with it. Happy holidays from your Hoppy Boys.
Because I could have ended with